Hello, do you own a business or are you thinking of starting one? In this video, I want to talk to you about two important challenges. That's the issue of enough cash to run the business and profitability. Is this business profitable or is your idea going to be profitable? Stick around. Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You, a channel I started to share what I know and what I continue to learn. This channel is about motivational messages, but also business tips. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for supporting this message. My name is Sherifa Nakalima. I'm a business owner in Virginia, USA. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't. Let's support this message. Today, I'm talking about two important issues, and the message is for those who already own businesses, but also for those who are thinking of owning a business or starting a business. There are two challenges that every business owner knows about. One of them is having enough cash to run the business. Do you have enough cash? If you're thinking of starting a business, do you have the cash? And the other issue is this business profitable? If you have a business already, is it profitable? Or if you're thinking of starting a business, is your ideas profitable? I'm not an expert. The best person to answer these questions would be an accountant. And so please, in this video, I'm talking about my examples and what I've done. So I'm sharing what I know. You let it get you thinking about your own ideas and your own business, and maybe you make some adjustments. But if you need an expert, an accountant would be the right person. So let's first talk about, I'm actually going to give 4 kind of businesses that I've done to illustrate this. And number 1 is the issue of cash. Enough cash to run the business. That's a challenge everywhere. I'll give you an example of when I started out. I used to sell personalized children's books. And these were books that were favorite gifts for like a newborn baby or a child's birthday. And sometimes I'll do one for adults like graduation, Mother's Day, and wedding anniversary. They were very, very nice gifts. But the challenge was the cash to run it. I didn't have enough cash to run it. For example, I would make like 20% profit, which is good by any standards. Even the big companies you see don't make the 20%. Some have like 10%, 15%, and some are in losses. The big companies that you know about. But mine, I was able to make 20%. But the challenge was I couldn't scale it because if at that time I would have needed like maybe like $10,000, because this was like a labor intensive kind of thing. Like people would give me information, like their name and friends and all that, and then I would put in a computer, print a book, bind it. It was like, it would involve a lot of hours. So if I were to expand it, I would be hiring many people. And at that time, I used to hire like students. But to grow it the way I wanted to grow it, I would have taken it out of the home. I was working at this, doing this from home. So I was thinking about, now this is an illustration of not having enough cash to grow the business the way you want. So I thought about idea number 2. And this was the reason I would think about something else. I said, okay, I have these customers already. I spent a lot of money, Google AdWords, getting the people. They used to be grandparents, or my favorite kind of customer. They were very, very happy with those books. But then I was thinking, if I could get something else to sell to these same people, but did involve a lot of hours, like because every book had to be touched, to be made, to bind it. So I did some research and I found a company, Melissa and Doug, if you're familiar with Melissa and Doug, US company, and they sell children's toys and so many things. So I applied and I was given the license, permission to sell their products. And I picked out from the catalog. And that time, the bear, these are stuffed animals. They were like singing, they had music in them, and they were favored for like babies. So I sold those and they sold well. And but then when I ran the numbers, it's always important to check those numbers. I was making negative 10%. It was a loss. And the reason I had a loss is because, the post office had this, they always said, when if it fits, it ships. So I was using priority mail here, and the post office was always providing me with the envelopes, the flat rate envelopes, flat rate boxes, and they helped a lot with the books. Because everything that fit in there, like 3 books could go in a small envelope. And then like 9, 10 books could go in a bigger box. But I didn't pay anything for like packaging. I would just pay the fee and that's it. So that turned out to be a very good thing. And I couldn't do that with the bears because they were like bulky and they couldn't fit in the envelopes. And then also the packaging, because remember the books I could just put in the boxes. Here I had to figure out how to package it. And by the time I finished all that, and I still had to use the priority mail to be able to get the free tracking. And my customers were always used to me delivering quickly, and they loved that. They would order like Monday, Tuesday, and by the weekend they have their order. So I couldn't change that. But when I ran the numbers, I was getting a loss. This is profit here and a loss here. Now, the big point in these two is that here I was making a profit, but I didn't have the cash. So you may have a profitable idea, but if you don't have the cash to run it, to pay for everything the way you run a business, it may fail because of lack of the money. But this one was a loss. So it didn't matter if I had the money or I didn't. It was operating at a loss and it was not going to change. So that's, as I'm illustrating this, please think about what you are doing. Is it something, because a business can have like losses 1, 2, 3 years, but assuming that loss is getting down or there are some ideas that are going to change the situation. But you could be doing something that's going to be a loss forever. You better stop it now before you lose all the money. Again, the right person, the accountant, they'll say, okay, by the 4th year, maybe the situation will change. But if it's not changing, I'm saying, please avoid this kind of situation. Just stop it before you lose all the money. So, what do we do to resolve these challenges? Because they are big, big challenges if you're going to be a business owner. What is the solution? For me, I give examples, solutions. In my case, what happened? What happened in my situation, actually, it wasn't like planned. Something big happened in my life and changed everything. At that time, I was thinking what to do here. I can't do this, I can't do that. So what next? But then something big happened, and that situation changed all our lives and took like a year to get back to even working. So, and remember, when I was doing this, it wasn't like my main income, like to pay the bills. No, I was just something I was doing at home as an at-home parent. But now, after that situation, I had to figure out how to pay the bills. And now, and I couldn't go like to start finding work and all that. It would have taken a long time. But the idea that I got was to go to a cleaning company, learn how to clean, and start 2 months later, start my own cleaning business. Do you know? So that's the idea number 3. I'm going to the solutions. Cleaning. You know, with the cleaning business, I was able to start it because I already had a car with less than $1,000. Within a very short time, I could hire some people, and then I bought a second van. All that starting with less than 1,000. If you want to learn how to clean, put in the comments. I'll share some ideas. So this one solved the cash problem and the profitability problem, because when you go out to clean, you find a check in the home, except for offices where they pay like monthly, the contracts pay monthly. That's how they do it. But with a home, you'll find the money there, the check, and you are able to pay whatever you need to pay. And it's almost always profitable. Only if you are choosing to deal with the kind of customer I had was from Angie's List, and these were like middle to upper class people. So it was always profitable, the amount of money we would get from cleaning the homes. I still own that business. So the way you deal with these issues of not having enough cash to start a business and also profitability, always watch the numbers. Watch those expenses. Avoid getting into rent, like start out, test things at home. And also, before you go out to sign contracts to pay a lot of rent, also advertising. Don't spend too much money advertising something you haven't tested. So test it first and see. With the little money you have, test it out first. If it's good, then that's how you make sure it's profitable, not to lose the money. But with enough cash, find things that you could do, starting out with the little money, like I did with the cleaning, but also something, if it's a product, a product, deal in a product where customers come back when the product is finished. Maybe something like food, or I don't know, but something people go and come again. That would be a good one, because you spend money to find a customer, but that customer keeps coming. Then another example could be one, like subscription. Like people pay monthly subscription service would be a good idea. And then another idea would be like something like passive income, almost also similar to the subscription. That brings me to my idea number 4, which is affiliate marketing. So I do affiliate marketing right now. And the reason I do affiliate marketing is because when I was doing all this, I have to deal with being a merchant. You process credit cards, answering people's phone calls, all those problems that you deal with when you're dealing with the customer. But when you do affiliate marketing, you're just promoting other people's products and earning commissions. So you don't have to deal with customers directly, which is great. Then you could work from home. In fact, some affiliate programs, you could start with no money at all. Like ClickBank, you just go and find some company that allow you to promote without providing anything. They just give you a link and you promote, maybe use in social networks, and you make some money. Although I've not advocate for that. If you're really seriously considering owning a business, it's better you go learn properly and set up things properly. Because that one, you're going to keep running around, promoting this, promoting that. It's better to stick with one program or two, learn it well, and promote and build a real solid business. For example, I have like a link below, one of the programs I'm in. You learn step by step But inside there, when you start applying what you learn, there's what we call MSI, multiple sources of income. So the program has many companies inside there, including ClickFunnels and others. And then MSI for multiple sources of income and also passive income. Make sure the program you're dealing with, if it's affiliate marketing, has those two components. Because once you get people in the program, as they continue to pay like every month or whatever, depending on the program you're doing, but the one I'm doing, it produces passive income and it also has multiple sources of income and it also teaches you step by step. Step by step. So after you master this program, then you can go out and promote whatever you want. But it's better to start learning the right way before you go in to just jump in affiliate marketing, or you're gonna be frustrated. So I suggest you go. There's a link below this video. It talks about a free webinar. All you have to do is go and register. Check it's international. Check see if your country they do local times. See what time this webinar is available in your own country, and go. This is a very good program. I also teach affiliate marketing and other videos. I'll put another link. If you're not familiar with what I mean by affiliate marketing, I have like 4 videos on affiliate marketing. I give examples and all that. I'll put a link below. Check that out too. And that's how I solved my problem of not having enough cash and having losses. So, what do you think? What about you? What are you doing? If you are already doing a business, maybe you're a coach. If you're a coach and you're doing good service coaching, people are going to refer each other, I mean, she's good or he's good. Other people will come because of that. And that's a good business to do also because people keep coming without you spending too much money. My next video, I'm going to talk about expenses that people may not talk about, may not think about, especially if you're working from home and also if you are new to business. Because how do you know that you're really profitable? You may forget some things which come later and it's better you know. So that will be my next video, but always consult your accountant. So, did you find some value in this video? If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please share it. Please leave a comment, especially those who want to know about cleaning. I'll respond to you. And also, subscribe, please. Support this message of making our lives better by taking that step, whatever step we need to make. Like I always end these videos, take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of the people you're in charge of. Take very good care of your health. Take a step to a better you. Bye-bye.